Good morning, everybody. Day 2 of our European Chronicles. Didn't sleep very well last night. It was my very first time to anchor solo, where kind of was the most, I was responsible for everything. And the wind changed direction like 50 times. My anchor alarm went off about 8. I'm very worn out, but it's gorgeous here. We woke up this morning. Beautiful morning. Should have gotten sunrise for you guys, but I was just beat up.
Okay, this is my last piece of bread. Make it a good one.
Really nice. And Mamacita made us a beautiful breakfast just to get the day started. Get everybody moving. I didn't give you guys a tour of our lovely abode, but here we are. Little kitchenette area. And the salon. Gimbaled stove. We're hoping the refrigerator works today. We forgot to turn it on yesterday. Here's Doreen's front palace. I slept outside just so I could be close to saving the boat from ultimate disaster. Got the Badezimmer here on the starboard side. The kids slept in here last night together just to stay warm. Over here was Finley's room, which we just threw bags on top of. Here's a nav station, computers, sunglasses, some food and stuff back there. At least we got a Fusion radio.
I'm doing this.
I pulled some cushions out yesterday. Loaded them up here. Here's the foredeck. Dinghy and the jib. In-mast furler. First time I've used one of those bad boys. Gave me a little trouble yesterday just to get started, but worked pretty good after I figured it out. And then our French flag, sailing the French Riviera today. Beautiful. We are at Port Cross National Park, and it's really a nice place. Lots of crazy birds and animals going to town. Here we got the kids feeding the animals off the back. Got a nice little 3.5 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke engine here. The size of that propeller, that thing is itty bitty. So this was last night's course setting. That's what we did. I guess I set the anchor enough because it looks like a backwards sea etch-a-sketch is what Finley said. And we did pretty good. Had this rope line over here. That I was worried about hitting all night. And not to mention I had this boat back here. That one. And had this little trawler right here, right behind us. I pulled in between them yesterday, so it was my fault, but it was really the only place to sneak into, so.
They'll run for it.
That's a cute one.
Huge
The
ones.
jack? What is that called?
The jack, the big ones.
Yeah.
Perfect, I think. Now, hey, so when you can't go this way anymore, try the other direction. See how nice and easy that is? So you don't go as fast. Right, you're good. I think that's tight enough. Don't want to get it too tight or else. Perfect. Put it back in its holder. Nice work, Cap. Hands on top, remember? Hands on, there you go. Oh, hang on, hang on. It's not letting out enough. There you go. Give it some more. Now try it. Need some help? It's not easy. Let mommy try.
What am I doing?
Pulling the mane out, baby. Very nice. Not yet. You're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine right now. You're doing everything right. Keep it going.
Not going.
Okay, then now crank it. Now get the cranker. And make sure that's not locking in. Make sure that's loose.
Oh yeah, probably have to.
You gotta lock it into the lock, baby. So here, lock it in. 3 inches. 2 more inches. 1 more inch. 1 more. Yeah, buddy, that's it. You just put both sails up by yourself. Day 2 of our yacht trip here in the French Riviera. It has been amazing. Last night I had no sleep, but we got to get up and start the day at the National Park in Port Cross. We sailed all day. I got a little bit of sleep while my sailing crew learned how to sail, and they had a blast. They were tacking and jibing downwind and working on, you know, trimming the sheets and, you know, the lines and running the helm station. Finley and Samara both working it. Oh, sorry, Samara, she's working on her tourist skills. So yeah, we made it to Saint Tropez. Never been here before. It's a beautiful bay. It's one of our last protected bays, and that's really the reason we pulled in here. The winds got up to 18 to 20 knots today, and we were booking at 7 knots at 7.5 at one time, which is still a little quick for us. Just getting used to speed and getting used to the lean. So yeah, we pulled in here. We checked out a couple anchorages. Checked out a bunch of mega yachts, and we were hoping to see some fancy people out on the bow sunning on the deck. Now the kids have just jumped in the water and they're shivering like they just got out of the water in Antarctica, and Doreen and I are discussing our next stop for the next few days. We still got about 4 days left with the boat, and we're just trying to figure out where's a good spot to go. We really wanted to bust up to Cinque Terre, and I wanted to go see Portofino, but the wind has been really pointing in those directions, and there's not a lot of protection along the Mediterranean coast. So, you know, people that want to sail the Med, you know, there's really only a few protected locations unless you're staying in marinas, or you're staying in, say, the Balearic Islands off the coast of Spain, or you're looking into some of the other smaller islands that are off the coast of France, maybe Corsica, down in Sicily, down towards Italy. There's some other little coves and things, and as long as you're kind of tucked in somewhere, it's okay. But you know, when the wind changes throughout the evening, as it did last night, we were really blessed. I chose a really good spot that had a good westerly protection, because the wind changed and came from the west. It had been from the southwest all day, and so we snuck into this beautiful cove. It was really nice. I got some drone footage you guys have probably seen already. But yeah, now we're here in Saint Tropez. It's gorgeous here. It's not well protected, and it's like a large lake. It really feels like Lake Como, maybe in Switzerland, and it has just kind of one of those large bay feels. It is protected, obviously. We're not in, say, 3-meter swells right now, which we'd probably be if we'd gone down to Nice or Cannes. There just weren't a lot of places down there. I think there's a couple islands in Cannes that you can get protected from, but truthfully, it's just one of those deals where we just want to have a nice anchorage once we finish the day sailing. We've been having a blast out on the water. The Med is beautiful. The weather is amazing. The sun is great, and just being able to have it cooler. It's very nice and cool. It's not hot, sticky, or sweaty. In fact, it's actually been needing to wear a jacket most of the time. So yeah, we're just kind of deciding where we're off to. Unfortunately, my guidebook that the cruise company for the boat gave me is all in French, so I can only see the name of the cities that they suggest to go to. So yeah, we're looking at trying to figure out the next 4 days. That's about what's going on here. We'll keep you guys posted on the evening and what we have for dinner, and kind of what we decide to do for tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys.
Everything okay over there?
That's why we got an oar, baby. That's why we got an oar.
Okay. They're still having some issues with the dinghy. They're paddling back. This nice gentleman just asked if you should help them.
To get stressed out.
How was your trip, guys?
Awesome. Okay, well, you couldn't find the two paddles. Well, you should have found them and given them to me, but you gave me. I say give me one because I didn't think it was gonna break.
Well, now we're bringing two.
Why? It's funny. Are you not having fun? Not when the wind blows and then we blow backwards.
So we go down there. Good luck, guys.
Where's the painter at?
Right here, right here. It's on our butt.
Okay, we're good.
Here. I'm
Mark.
still with you.
Okay.
After setting anchor and getting settled in to St. Tropez, we decided to try the dinghy out. Good thing for Finley grabbing an oar, as the boat wasn't prepped at all for charter. Besides the fridge not being turned on, tanks not being flushed, and no gas in the dinghy, I guess I learned real quick about chartering a boat. Took me a few pulls to figure it out, but eventually got everything topped off for a tour around the bay. After taking the trash to shore and giving the kids a quick lesson, they spent the evening doing donuts around the boat. Join us next time as I start the day off sleep deprived as we spun around the anchor all night. It ends up being a wet and rainy motor sail up to Cannes, where we learn there is no inverter to charge our cameras. Hang out with more mega yachts, explore a fort, and the kids keep learning new skills. From rowing to bow lines to making sure the dinghy always has gas. Join us on our next episode to see what adventures we have in store. Thanks for watching. If you feel the vibe, please subscribe.
So yeah, we ran out of fuel. Yeah, look how far we are from the boat.
We're gonna change our plans.
Yeah, we'll just